Welcome to your daily financial news summary, breaking down key market movements and economic events shaping today's landscape. Today's financial news is influenced by a complex interplay of factors impacting stock markets, cryptocurrency, currency exchange rates, and precious metals like gold. The stock market shows mixed signals, with some indices gaining and others in the red. The S&P 500 and Nasdaq closed higher, driven by strong quarterly earnings from major banks like Morgan Stanley and Bank of America. However, escalating trade tensions between the US and China are creating significant headwinds for global markets. In India, the Sensex and Nifty indices opened higher, with financials and consumer durables leading the rally, fueled by optimism about domestic earnings and foreign capital inflows. Strong earnings reports from major companies, particularly in the banking sector, are driving positive sentiment. Geopolitical tensions, specifically rising trade disputes between the US and China, continue to create uncertainty and impact investor confidence. The US Federal Reserve's Beige Book indicated a slowing of economic momentum, reinforcing expectations of potential rate cuts. Furthermore, the ongoing US government shutdown is delaying the release of key economic data, increasing reliance on private surveys and Fed rhetoric. Moving to cryptocurrencies, the market is currently experiencing a contraction, with overall market capitalization decreasing. Bitcoin, while still the largest cryptocurrency, has seen its 24-hour trading volume decrease, a trend also observed with Ethereum. Despite the contraction, Parkle, Forta, and League of Kingdoms Arena have emerged as top-performing cryptocurrencies. The overall crypto market is shrinking, indicating a potential correction after a period of significant growth. Decreasing trading volumes for major cryptocurrencies suggest reduced investor activity and caution. Potential regulatory changes and the introduction of new financial products, such as ETH and SOL ETFs, are also influencing market dynamics. In the currency markets, the US dollar has fallen for a second consecutive session, driven by Federal Reserve commentary and data suggesting potential rate cuts. This decline has led to gains for currencies like the Swiss franc, British pound, and Japanese yen. The Euro-US dollar exchange rate rose slightly to 1.1658, but has weakened over the past month due to political uncertainty in France and US-China trade tensions. The US dollar to Japanese yen pair is slumping amidst ongoing US-China trade tensions, while China's Commerce Ministry urges the US to correct its trade practices. The Australian dollar climbed against the greenback, but remains below last month's highs, with attention now on Australia's monthly employment report. Gold prices have surged to fresh record highs, driven by positive global cues, strong domestic demand, and a weaker dollar. International gold prices reached a new record, fueled by strong investor demand amid geopolitical and economic concerns and expectations of US Fed rate cuts. A weaker US dollar makes dollar-priced gold cheaper in overseas currencies, significantly boosting demand. Expectations of US Federal Reserve rate cuts are further supporting gold prices, making it a more attractive investment. Central bank acquisitions have also constricted physical gold supply channels, contributing to the price surge. In major company news, Bank of America and Morgan Stanley reported strong quarterly results, while Tesla experienced a downturn despite upbeat deliveries. Stellantis unveiled a significant U.S. investment plan, while Cracker Barrel is looking to recover from a challenging year. Applied Materials is facing a $710 million hit due to China curbs, highlighting the impact of geopolitical factors on corporations. Several economic events are scheduled, including the release of housing starts and permits data, import and export prices, and industrial production figures. Additionally, speeches from Federal Reserve officials are anticipated, which could provide further insights into future monetary policy. In summary, today's financial news reflects a complex interplay of factors, from corporate earnings and geopolitical tensions to central bank policies and economic outlooks. Monitoring these developments and understanding their underlying drivers is crucial for making informed financial decisions in an ever-evolving market.